What's up, Nerd Pack? Today is Thirsty Thursday, and no, that don't mean we're going to visit your mom later. No, I recently joined this RC content creators group on Facebook, and we've been talking about ways to share each other's channel and just to spotlight a channel each week, because we're all just a bunch of thirsty YouTubers looking for more views, right? So our goal is to kind of spotlight one channel per week, and we all go kind of watch that channel and just give advice on how to make the content better, or just give positive, encouragement on the things that they are doing, and just help one another grow and kind of get each other's name out there. Sometimes it feels like you're just really getting pushed to the bottom of the YouTube algorithm, and it's hard, So if you're a small channel, large channel, doesn't matter. Everybody feels that way at times. So if we can just all help each other, there's so much good content out there that just gets pushed to the bottom that sometimes people don't even see at all. There's channels that I know of that I try to go find, and it's almost impossible to even find them. So this week we're talking about QuinnsRC, and I'm going to link his channel in the description so that you don't have to go search it, because sometimes it's hard to find these channels, okay? So QuinnsRC, I will link it in the description. Go there because it will be your easiest way to find it. So click that, go watch the channel, check him out. Nothing else in the comments. Give some ideas, ways to make the channel better. You guys can help us as well, and that's just going to help all of us give you better content. So I do kind of want to talk about something each week when I do these videos, so it's not just, oh, here's the channel, go check it out. So this week I wanted to talk about this case that I put together, because I did a little short where I showed this case and pulling a couple trucks out of it, and everybody's like, what is that case? Where'd you get it? You need to talk about that. So today we're going to talk about this case that I use when I go out to go crawling. So this case is actually available on Amazon. I will link it in the description so you can pick it up if you want to. It's the Plano Protector, and overall it's a pretty good little case. It's fairly solid. It is a little flimsy. You can see with the flex it has in it, but overall it usually latches pretty well and stays together. So the way this comes, you actually get another piece like this on the inside here. I took it out, and then the bottom you can pull these foam squares out and sort of make them fit your truck however you want. You can see I actually just throw this one in here because it sits low enough that it doesn't even matter. It doesn't have to be down in the slot. The only thing with kind of pulling those out is you're kind of set on that wheelbase, but overall you can fit 3, probably 4 trucks in here if you really wanted to. And you can actually fit like 2, and then my radio link, which is a big transmitter. As you can see there, it fits in there nicely. Now this sticks up pretty high, but it will close and latch with that in there. So it's a good tight fit if I want to just take that with me. And you can actually throw a few extra parts and stuff in here as well. You can see oh nice, I don't know what that was, but I actually tossed in like some extra wheels and tires I like to take, and maybe if I'm testing tires and stuff, you can sit those in there and they will actually stay in place usually. So just like that, they pretty well stay in place. So you can throw a couple extra parts and stuff in there if you wanted to. This thing sits low enough that I didn't even have to notch out for the wheelbase on it. So I just kind of set it in there. I sometimes like to kind of throw some tools in a bag like this, like wheel wrenches and stuff. And then I'll cinch that up and just throw it in here as well. I'm pretty much always taking a 10th scale with me when I go crawling, so I have a big bag for that. But the 24s, I don't want this windshield getting knocked out and stuff like that. So you want to take care of your bodies and stuff. So this case just seems to work pretty well for me. I'm actually thinking I'm going to pick up another one. One thing I'm probably going to do is glue this in so that it's not falling out, because it kind of falls down sometimes. So maybe glue that in. But overall, great little case. Keeps your trucks nice and safe. One other thing we'll go ahead and talk about here, since I'm talking about things I take with me when crawling, and you guys may have seen sort of this mount that I made work for the radio link. I think this was actually made for the Noble or something. I don't even remember, or maybe the G7P, but I just kind of bolted it on and made it work, and it works really well. But for my transmitters like the GT5 and that sort of thing, I've made this little setup right here. And I actually just clamp this on to the bottom. Now it's not perfect, but the thing I like about this is it's not like a 3D printed. if I have a new basher or just a new truck period and I'm using the stock radio, I can easily clamp this on and just take it with me. Whereas if I have one that's like specifically made for the GT5 or this, you know, I can't swap it out to just a stock radio for an RC four-wheel drive or something. So this will actually clamp on basically everything except for the little one-hand deals. And usually I just hold the camera for those anyways. But this works well. You can clamp down your phone in here. I use a phone, but this is all GoPro mount stuff. If you use something like that, you could use those as well. And it works really well. This is probably about 25 bucks worth of stuff here. I'll link it in the description as much as I can. Some of it's just like a GoPro mount and these wing nuts and stuff, but this piece and this piece, pretty easy to come by, and it's got some decent adjustments. Stays pretty tight, and you can actually come off the bottom of your radio with a selfie stick or something and get those really low shots. So I've used this thing over and over and just for years now. So one of the best investments I made, period. I wish I had a little better way to display these, play them in the background. If I could maybe find an iPad cheap or something, we could just set a iPad up here and just let it play the videos in the background while we're doing whatever. But CDRC, my advice would just be to stay with it, post maybe a little more consistently. It looked like it had been maybe a little bit since he had posted. And maybe add some commentary. You can see he's got some really good crawling, cool looking build here, a lot of SCX24 stuff. I seen he had a video on the SCX24 as well. I watched the 24M, I watched that too. So my advice is just maybe add some commentary. You know, people like to know a little bit of the details about the build. Looks like it's got portals and pretty cool build overall. So just keep it up. Not like I have great advice to offer anybody, but you know, every little bit helps, and I think if we all kind of take something from each other, we can just get better. Lord knows I need to do it, so I'm trying my best, and hopefully you guys can go comment, let him know what you think. Comment on my videos, let me know what I need to do as well. We're all just trying to get better and provide the best content we can for you guys, and we need the advice. I know I do, and I personally enjoy when people tell me like, hey, do more of this or less of this. So again, CDRC, go check them out. I'm not telling you have to go subscribe. I don't do subscribe, you know, sub for sub type things, because if you're not really viewing my content because you want to view it and engaging in it and enjoying it, then it's not going to do any good to have a billion subscribers if you're not really getting genuine views. So go give him a chance to earn your sub. Watch some videos, comment, let him know what you would like to see, and give him that opportunity to earn your sub. That's all I'm asking. This is not a sub for sub deal. It's just really, we all wanted to kind of share and support one another. And this is how I'm going to do it. I don't know. Hopefully other guys will jump in on it. We kind of discussed it in the group. QuinnsRC, I'll link him as well. Thanks to him for putting that group together. And he was asking how we could spotlight people or different channels and help each other grow. And I kind of thought it would be cool to feature each other in a video once a week. So this is my attempt at that. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I appreciate everybody watching. Peace.